Hare Krishna. Pure devotees of Lord Krishna, whose only attraction is God, do not cherish anything else in their minds. They are not ordinary human beings like us. Although they may appear to be like us, their condition is entirely different. Today we will discuss an incident that occurred in the life of Sri Srimad Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj. This Leela illustrates the state of pure devotion and shows how Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudeva are pure devotees of God, not ordinary human beings. We should not make the mistake of considering them ordinary mortals like us. In one of our previous video, Jeev Jago, we have presented when Gurudeva used to speak Hari Katha, it was filled with such power that he would completely absorb in the Leela of the Lord. His Veeryavati Harikatha was not just a narration but a direct experience of the Lord's Leela, as though he himself were present in those divine pastimes. This story takes us back to the early days when Gurudeva had just arrived in Bhubaneswar and was living in a mud hut on newly donated ISKCON land. The people of nearby Napali village used to call him Baba, and every day was following Baba's words according to their ability, coming to hear from him every day. In the evening, Gurudeva would narrate Hari Katha outside his hut, beginning with Kirtan and then speaking on Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. At that time, the construction of the temple had not yet started. There was only the hut where Gurudeva was staying. There was no time limit for Gurudeva's Katha, 1 hour, 2 hours, or even 4 hours. Gurudeva used to say that you cannot limit the time for Hari Katha because it is endless. One evening, Gurudeva was giving his discourse. After narrating the Katha for about 2 hours and concluding his speech with the Jai Dhwani, Gurudeva stood up from the Vyasasana. As soon as he stood up, a black cobra suddenly fell from his lap. The devotees who were sitting there saw this and were thrown into a commotion. Everyone started running here and there, but Gurudeva did not move from his place, and the snake quickly disappeared from everyone's sight. Where did it go? Some people started searching with sticks, but the snake was never seen again. Everyone was surprised. They asked Gurudeva, "Baba, it was sitting in your lap all evening. Didn't you know about it?" Gurudeva shook his head and went inside his hut. The devotees were still standing there with sticks in hands, wondering what had just happened. This was beyond their understanding. A snake had been sitting in Baba's lap for 2 hours, and Baba claimed he did not know anything about it. Is that snake came to listen to Baba's lecture? Jagannath is so kind today. He saved our Baba. Otherwise, the snake would have beaten him. Talking among themselves, people slowly left the place. Those who have strong faith in Baba and who knew that Gurudeva was not an ordinary man understood and returned to their homes with a happy mind. It seems unbelievable that a snake could sit in someone's lap for 2 hours listening to Hari Kirtan. But this is a true incident, and Gurudeva himself spoke about it. These are the words that came out from his holy lips. Please listen.
I could recollect this summer evening. One summer evening I was sitting outside the hut, lighting my lantern, and this Dikpati Digambar Patnaik was there. Person from this village, Sinwapal village, were there. I was there. We were chanting Hare Krishna, doing some Sankirtan. One snake came. I was sitting in this posture and chanting. One snake came and he was here. I couldn't notice. When I get up, so he just fell down. Oh, so snake.
Some of Gurudeva's close devotees had question in their mind, just as we might have the same question about that snake. It sounds strange to hear that a snake climbed on you and stayed quietly and peacefully on your laps for 2 hours while you were narrating Krishna Katha. without you noticing it, and the snake itself not knowing where it was sitting. It seems impossible that it was just a snake that sat in your lap and went away without biting you. Even a foolish person would not believe this. Until today, we have never seen or heard of a snake going and sleeping in someone's lap. It does not happen in our ordinary life. It is only possible to happen with those who are divine. It can happen with them. Was it Anantadev listening to Hari Katha in the form of a snake who became so engrossed in this nectar Katha that both the listener and the speaker forgot themselves, unaware that ordinary people were sitting in front of them and listening to that nectarian Hari Katha? They lost the sense of time and forgot to go back. Or was he Lord Lingaraj? Gurudeva used to say that Lord Shiva always engrossed in Hari Katha. But all these suppositions are from our imagination. What it truly was, neither we nor anyone else knows. Only Gurudev knows, and those who came to him in the form of a snake know. We have heard of many such incidents with Prabhupada too, which reveal the high level of their Hari Katha. Once in a Pendal program abroad, a few people had come to listen, and the disciples felt that day's Hari Katha should be cancelled because they expected more people. But Prabhupada said, no, Hari Katha will take place. Who says there is no one to listen to it? Narad ji has come. He is listening. There are many such leelas with Prabhupada. Although we may not yet be in a position to fully understand these pastimes and know who had visited that day to listen to Hari Katha from Gurudev, but by listening to these divine and extraordinary leelas, we move further ahead in our devotional life, away from Maya and towards Lord Krishna. That is why we continue our efforts. We will soon bring another such divine story concerning pure devotion. Hare Krishna.